Hello friends, once again I welcome you all to my video lecture on difference equations. In this video we shall discuss about the solution of non-homogeneous difference equations with constant coefficients. So let us consider the difference equation which is non-homogeneous. We all know that a difference equation whose right hand side is not equal to 0, that is called as non-homogeneous. In the previous videos we have seen how to solve homogeneous linear difference equations with constant coefficients. Here we shall consider the non-homogeneous difference equations. So what is the non-homogeneous difference equation? For example, if we consider the second order difference equation which is non-homogeneous, the difference equation will be looking like a naught into y x plus 2 if the independent variable is x, either it is x or k, whatever it may be. Here I am taking it as x. So it is a naught x y x plus 2 plus a1 into y x plus 1 plus a2 into y x equals to, on RHS in the previous videos it was 0 because the equations were homogeneous. Now the equations which we are considering are non-homogeneous, therefore the right hand side function will not be 0, it will be non-zero a function of x, or it can be a constant. So it is some value present on the right hand side. In that case, what should be done? So the procedure is up to half of the way the solution procedure is same. That is, we have to proceed as we have done in the previous case. The same thing we have to do here as well, but some extra work here we have to do. So I will tell you what that extra work is. So now this difference equation, first it should be written in the form where we find the shift operators as usually. So it is a naught into yx plus 2 can be written as e square of yx plus a1 as it is eyx plus 1. I have already told you that e of yx, that is shift operator operated on yx, becomes yx plus 1. Therefore this has been written like this, plus a2 as it is, yx as it is, and on RHS b of x as it is. So in the next step, let us take y of x outside the bracket, so as to have a naught into e square plus a1 into e plus a2 equals to operated on y of x. This difference operator operated on y of x, that is the unknown here, that is the dependent variable. Unknown of the difference equation is yx, and on RHS the given function of x, that is b of x. So this is the homogeneous non-homogeneous difference equation given to us. So the solution of this non-homogeneous difference equation consists of two parts. So the required solution, the required general solution is y of x. It will be consisting of two parts. The first part is called as complementary function part, plus the second part is called the particular integral, that is. So first, this difference equation, let us take it as equation number 1. And now the general solution what we have written here, let us take it as equation number 2. Now our objective here is to find what is CF and what is PI. So let us now write down CF. Now CF, how to find the CF? CF is, what is the CF? CF is, this is the solution of the homogeneous difference equation. Solution of the difference equation 1 with RHS equal to 0, which we have discussed in the previous videos. That is, by taking RHS equal to 0, we have to proceed as we have done in the previous case, and we have to get a solution, and that solution in this case it is called as complementary function. So I have given you the idea of what is meant by the complementary function. So half of the way is exactly same as that of the previous videos. So now the extra job here is to do with this second part, that is particular integral. Now and to find pi, to find particular integral, what is to be done? So what actually this particular integral means? It is another half of the general solution of the given difference equation. To find the particular integral of the given difference equation, we have to call this bracket in the given difference equation. To find the particular integral, we have to call this bracket in the given difference equation as some function of e. Of course, it is a function of e. It is a difference operator. It is having the notation e. So it is to be denoted as phi of e operated on y of x. So it is operated on y of x, that is equal to some RHS function which is given to us b of x. So that difference equation, now it is useful here in writing the value of pi. So what actually this pi is? Pi is equal to 1 divided by, so what actually I am doing here, by looking at equation number 1 simply, this is equation number 1. By looking at equation number 1, this unknown in this case is particular integral. So unknown keeping as it is, taking it to that side, it becomes 1 divided by phi of e. So this operator has been transferred to the right hand side and got it in the form of the inverse 1 divided by phi of e operated on whatever function is given to us, that is b of x. So now our job here is to evaluate the right hand side. That is, we have to operate the inverse of phi of e. Phi of e is this operator, and 1 by phi of e is the inverse of this operator, which is to be operated on the right hand side function phi b of x. And after doing that job, we will get the required particular integral. So how to proceed to evaluate this right hand side? This depends upon the nature of the given function which is present on the right hand side. So in the beginning, we shall consider the RHS function b of x when it is of the form x to the power m. So what should be done in order to evaluate this right hand side? So we shall consider that now. So let us consider the first case when the right hand side function b of x is a polynomial function of degree m, that is a function of the kind x to the power of m. So we know that particular integral is 1 divided by phi of e operated on b of x. Now here we have to modify this. So what is to be done? Particular integral in this case is as I have given here this example, this expression, that is 1 divided by phi of e operated on this b of x. B of x here in this case is x to the power m. Now we have to use one important thing. What is that? E equals to 1 plus delta. This is because we know that delta is equal to e minus 1. We know that delta is equal to e minus 1, therefore e is equal to 1 plus delta or delta plus 1. So that we are going to substitute it over here, therefore it is becoming 1 divided by phi of 1 plus delta operated on x to the power m. Now in the next step, this entire relation between 1 plus delta, this should be taken to the numerator and it should be written in the form of some relation between 1 plus delta to the power minus 1 into x to the power m. Now we have to expand it using the binomial theorem, and then we have to operate it on x to the power m so as to get the required particular integral. So I will explain you it in a detailed manner when I take a particular example. So this is one way of finding the particular integral when the RHS function is x to the power m. So what is to be done? Simply replace e by 1 plus delta and take the entire denominator to the numerator, whole to the power minus 1, and then do the simplification, expand it. See, this should be converted in such a form where we get 1 plus some relation between this delta terms. We have to do some simplification, some adjustments, so that the first term should be 1 plus some terms which are containing delta with some denominator, of course, and then this whole to the power minus 1 into x to the power of m, keeping as it is, and then it is very easy to expand it using the binomial theorem, and thereby we can simplify this expression and then operate it on x to the power of m and then calculate the required particular integral. So this is the way we have to proceed in the case when the right hand side function is x to the power m. Alternatively, we are having one more technique. So what is that? I will tell you. So this is the alternative technique. Alternate technique I am going to tell you. So what is that? If it is a function or if it is a polynomial function of degree m, we have to assume a trial function. We have to assume a trial function y of x. We know that y of x is the unknown, so we have to assume the trial function y of x equals to constant a0 plus a1 into x plus a2 into x square plus dot 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 plus am into x to the power m. Because the last term should be x to the power m if it is x to the power m, a polynomial function of degree m if it is given, we have to assume this type of trial function for yx, and then we have to substitute it in the given difference equation. What is the given difference equation? This phi of e operated on y of x, and on RHS it is b of x. So b of x here is x to the power m particularly. So in this expression, in this place, we have to substitute this trial function and operate this thing onto that and simplify. Then by equating the coefficients of similar powers of x, we have to equate the coefficients of the similar terms having the similar power in x. So by doing that, we can get the values of these coefficients, and after that, if we substitute those coefficients here in this expression, we get the required particular integral. So this is another alternative technique. Both of these two techniques I will be using while solving the problems. So let us consider the first example on this case number 1.